The FDMG Academy is officially up for auction. Umar has came out and made a statement, and only in ways Umar can. We're going to talk about it after a quick word from our sponsor.
The Black Trump Supporter: The Reawakening of a Nation by Michael Amir. Meet Michael Amir, a Gulf War veteran, black conservative, and fearless truth-teller. In The Black Trump Supporter, he dares to question what others blindly follow. A powerful memoir that challenges race politics, media myths, and cultural silence. This isn't just a book, it's a movement.
If you would like to support Michael Amir, the real Black Trump supporter, the link is in the description box. Go grab his book and stay tuned, because in the latest installment of Artist Spotlight, we will have Michael Amir live here on this platform talking about his life, talking about his journey, and of course, his political views. Now, let me say this. The opinions and the thoughts of people who promote here on Viral Hip Hop News do not represent the thoughts and opinions of myself or the platform that I own, Viral Hip Hop News. That being said, if you're an independent entrepreneur, if you're a musician and you got your shit together and you want to promote on my platform and you want to promote your brand, and you black especially, you're promoting here on Viral Hip Hop News. Whether we agree, whether I agree with what you're thinking or not, it does not matter. That's not why I do it. I do it to promote independent brands, not independent brands that fit along the lines of what I believe. This is how we work here. So salute to Michael Amir. Can't wait to have him on. I don't know why my video seems to be so pixelated right now. I do apologize for that. We're going to go ahead and work through it. But Umar Johnson obviously is going through some things with his school, some money situation. So going to pull up the clip of what Umar Johnson had to say, and then you'll get my thoughts. Let's get it.
The city of Wilmington, Delaware, took out a notice to auction off the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy campus for unpaid vacant property registration fees. I repeat, on August the 5th, the city of Wilmington, Delaware, took out a lien to auction off the campus we bought, the campus we've been working on for 6.5 years. I was not notified of this. We were not notified of this. This past weekend, without an email, this past weekend, without a letter in the mail, this past weekend, without a phone call, the city of Wilmington put a notice on the door handle of both of our schools, informing me that if we don't pay the past due vacant property registration fees and outstanding utilities by the 25th of Black August, they will sell our campus. Brothers and sisters, can I ask you a question? Why were we not notified that they were going to try to sell our campus? Brothers and sisters, why are they trying to sell our campus at the very moment that our accounts are frozen? Brothers and sisters, is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence that the city of Wilmington is trying to sell properties that we own and have been working on continuously behind our backs? They were going to sell our schools behind our backs. They didn't even tell us that they were going to try to sell our schools. We received no notice in the mail. We received no notice by email. We received no phone calls at all that they were going to try to sell our schools. Instead, they put a notice on the door handle. Somebody stole one set of notifications and sent it to the YouTubian struggle streamers. Somebody stole the Frederick Douglass High School paperwork off the front door and sent it to the struggle streamers. But luckily for us, Sister Ra Ebony was able to get the paperwork off the Marcus Garvey School before the haters stole that paperwork. I believe, brothers and sisters, and please let me know your opinion. I believe, brothers and sisters, and please let me know your opinion. I believe, brothers and sisters, and please let me know your opinion. I believe that they were going to sell the school, and they wanted to sell the school before we found out. I believe that they wanted to sell the school before we found out. We were not supposed to know that they were going to sell our school. Why do I say that? We were given no notification. We received no letter in the mail. We received no email. We received no phone call that they were going to try to sell our schools. Instead, they put a notice on the door in a low-income neighborhood. They put a notice on the door with rubber band and masking tape. They put a notice on the school front door with a rubber band and masking tape.
That's it. All right. He asked brothers and sisters a question. Is it a coincidence? Nah, I don't think it's a coincidence at all. When you don't pay your goddamn taxes, this is what happens. And if you listen to the brother speak on my last video a couple videos ago and you bring up the docket report, which I'll do right now for you. I ain't about to do too much in here because we've done this a million times already. But if you look right here, it says vacant registration fees of $15,726. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think every year or after 10 years, it accumulates $300 or something like that. What I'm trying to say is this man has had these property tax charges for a very long time, well into him moving into this building. You mean to tell me within the 6 years that you've had the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey building, because it is not a school and it's damn sure not an academy, that you didn't know about back taxes, that you didn't know about water and sewer charges, that you didn't know about these things? How can you be so negligent as a business owner not to know it? And how can you be so excuse making as a man to not hold yourself accountable for the bullshit that you have caused and the nonsense that you have created? Let me ask you a question. You've created, brother. Let me ask you a question, brother. Let me ask you a question, brother. Let me ask you a question, brother. As one of the struggle streamers here on YouTube, why didn't you pay the back taxes the last 6 years with the donations that you received from the people for the school? In fact, what money at all did you put toward the school from the people? Now we have to raise questions that is, did you really even buy the building with the money from the people? Did you buy it at all? These are questions that are starting to get raised, and it seems like this brother is starting to back into a corner more and more. The thing that concerns me the most, and that should concern you, especially those who support him, where is his accountability? Why every turn, every road, every fork in the road, every time there seems to be something that's going on, there's an excuse being made and there's zero accountability? It's always a YouTube streamer. It's always the man. It's always the white man. It's always the powers that be. I see black men out here with all those excuses that you can make, making shit happen, minus all the excuses. Do they have an entire academy? Do they have campuses and buildings? No, but they are servicing black children, whether it be 5, 10, 20, 25, whether it be physically, whether it be online, whatever the case may be, they're doing their best to service because their intent and their mission and their passion is to do such in taking care of children. Yours, from what it looks like, was to scam money, have a lot of sex with black women, enjoy the luxuries of life that may not be necessarily the most legal. I don't know, just speculating. And never open a school up to begin with. That's what it seems like to me. Y'all leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think of this situation. This is our third Umar video in the last week or so. I don't like talking about the brother that much, but it seems like now things are starting to heat up and the walls are closing in. And yeah, we're going to report it here on Viral Hip Hop News. I love each and every one of y'all. Love yourselves. Again, leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think of the situation. I appreciate y'all. Until next time, until next story, I'm out of here. I love y'all. Love yourselves. And most importantly, love yours. We out. Deuces.